I think on your blog post, you talked about when you came up with ideas, the goal wasn't to validate the idea. You spent time invalidating the idea. Can you tell us a little bit about what that practice was like and a little bit about the mechanics of what you did to do that?
Yeah. So in general, whenever we were having an idea, we were just spending 2 days, just John and I, discussing about it, just whiteboarding things. And part of it was, okay, let's look at what are the existing solutions. Is it just like a random idea that's coming out of nowhere? Like, why did we thought about this? And it's about like, how relevant would that be for the audience that we have in mind today? And this is just for basically for us right now, it's just gathering information that we can gather by ourselves. And very often, you need to also wait for 1 day or 2 days just to let your brain just get out of this very euphoric state where you don't see the negative, you only see the fact that you're going to be the king of the world with that idea.
I tell Jerry all the time, my latest idea is like, I am the king of the world. This is the best idea you'll ever hear. And usually a day later, like it helps settle things down a lot. I relate to that a lot.
And that's why you need to let it settle, because you want your brain to calm down, and you also want to make sure that you can start gathering data points and ideas. And also what we're doing during these 2 days is we're also lining up people, like creating a list of people that we can start talking to in our network, so that after 2 days we can go and we can start talking to them, like having an external feedback about it. We're not looking for validation, but we're looking also at what are people that could be expert that already have built something like that or that have been using something like that can tell us about the problem that we have, like the solution we have in mind. And in general, you can see that helps you figure out, like, is it a problem for me to solve? Like, how much is it going to play on my strengths? And I think if it doesn't play on your strengths, you're already starting with a little bit of a lag compared to a founder who would be the best at it, because you have some catch up to do and you have walls that you won't anticipate. And then it's about, once you have done that, and if the idea is still alive, try to talk to people that you don't know. Because the problem is when you talk to people that you know, they're going to be biased when they give you feedback. Some people don't. Some people are just going to be very, very direct, and that's great. But some people are going to also manage your feeling when you come up with an idea. And you want to make sure that they will give you information, but they will manage your feeling. Uh, and at that point, it's like, how do you find people that you don't know? How can you talk to them? And for that, we've become expert at reaching out people on LinkedIn and automating, like getting like people to actually talk to us, like for 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes is enough. If you get 10 or 20 calls, that's the best. And then you can start talking to real experts, or like or the actual audience that you're targeting. And that's where you start seeing, like, still the same thing. Is it founder fit or not? Is it a need, like the idea that you have, is it the right one? And the thing is, not only it allows you to invalidate or validate ideas, but it also helps you think about the next idea. It opens basically your exploration to more and more ideas and solution and problem space. So it's just a very good tool for doing brainstorming.